Ladies and gentlemen, please join with Junior Araya Dunn with our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched. Were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Araya. Beautiful job.
Well, welcome in, friends, as we get rocking and rolling here tonight in Newton, Texas. Bulldog Nation, you'll have to bear with us. The internet here has given us some difficulties, but we're trying to broadcast at a lower quality tonight. We've tried two different providers. Unfortunately, both of them are giving us trouble. But we are here after 3 straight at home. The Bulldogs are back on the road tonight. New Waverly here in Newton, riding high on a 2-game win streak. 1-0 in district play after knocking off Warren last week. Momentum building at the right time. And now the Bulldogs step in here tonight to Newton for one of the toughest tests of this early district play and season. Newton's football program is one of the most decorated at the 3A D2 level. They have 5 state championships in their history and are ranked inside the top 10 in the state this year. Last season, Newton went 9-4. They won their district. They made another deep playoff push. They play here at Curtis Barbay Field, a place where opponents usually get swallowed up by the noise and the tradition. Newton's enrollment is small, under 300 students, but that's never stopped them from hitting harder and playing bigger than most schools their size. This is all true, but none of that wins a football game tonight. The banners on the wall, and the trophies in the case, and those out front of the stadium here will not tackle or block when the whistle blows. New Waverly has been tested early this season. They've sharpened through tough, close games, tough lessons, and the Bulldogs are starting to click. The confidence is there, the energy's there, and the hunger from the maroon and white is real. Newton may come in as the favorite on paper, but paper does not decide the outcome under the lights. New Waverly not intimidated by history or rankings. The Bulldogs ready to hit, fight, and prove that they belong here at the top of the district. Tonight it's about heart, and the Bulldogs have plenty of it. Well, as always, from the piney woods of the Sam Houston National Forest, the rolling hills, all the fertile Blackland prairies, and landmarks in between, wherever you're joining us tonight, this is New Waverly Bulldogs football, where champions take the field. Well, a pleasant good evening, everyone. Rob Hipp here. Welcome in to the Hit Solutions broadcast booth. We are ready to roll in just a few moments. Team captains on the field, and kind of a cool setup here. Besides the internet not really being favorable, we do have a really cool, almost field level site. The visitor stands don't go up very high, and it is a good place to be. I want to remind you, just like a great team, a great treat requires quality and variety, and that's what 3 Spoons Yogurt brings to the table with their self-serve frozen yogurt and an array of delicious toppings for a winning combination. Visit 3 Spoons Yogurt in Huntsville. So East Texas, as always, settle in. We're Bulldogs football. It's not just a game, it's the heartbeat of our community. Go Bulldogs. Broadcast coverage this season is presented by our friends at Walker County Federal Credit Union. They are your full-service community credit union serving Walker County since 1957. This is normally would be our 3 Spoons Yogurt countdown to kickoff. We appreciate that. We also typically have an interview on our Cabins and More of Texas pregame show with Coach Schaub, but due to those internet issues, not able to have that tonight. And, of course, the season is presented by Walker County Federal Credit Union. We'll go right back to it as we'll flip it onto the field. Both teams a few moments ago meeting, and Newton will elect to receive, of course, in their purple and white with that N on the logo. It's the Newton Eagles. And New Waverly will be in their white jerseys with that maroon trim and also the maroon pants here tonight. So let us know that you're out there. We are just on YouTube tonight due to the limited internet that we have here in Newton. Normally we broadcast through Spirit Radio FM. We're also on many other channels, but not able to do that here tonight, again, just due to that limited internet. Trey Sherwin set to kick this one away. The orange socks on here for New Waverly. He will kick it from the 40 from left to right. 2 back to receive for Newton. One of those is Dalen Alfred. Right toe to leather and a little short squib. Bounces at the 50 and a quick up gut to the 45. An excellent field position starting out here for Newton. This is the Charlie's Used Cars first quarter. We'll be back. We're underway here live tonight in Newton. Stay with us on the Bulldog Broadcast Network.
Looking for a car you can trust? Come on down to Charlie's Used Cars in Huntsville. We're not just another dealership, we're a family. For 50 golden years, we've been serving your community with quality pre-owned vehicles and unbeatable customer service. At Charlie's, you're not just buying a car, you're joining a legacy. Visit our virtual showroom to explore our vast inventory, each car complete with detailed information and pictures. Got questions? Our professional sales staff is here to guide you in every step of the way because your satisfaction is our mission. Discover why at Charlie's Used Cars, it's not just a deal, it's a relationship. Visit us online at charliesusedcarstx.com.
All right, as we're underway, 1 play in. This is a drive for Newton that's starting on the New Waverly 46. A little short gain of 2, bring up about 2nd down and 8. Newton moving from left to right. We'll talk more about this game. Didn't have a chance to do our pregame as we normally do here tonight. Here's a handoff to the back on that left side across the 40. Down inside, close, maybe about 2 yards short of the first down marker to bring up a critical 3rd down early here in this ball game for this Bulldog defense. It was a defense a week ago that Kenton Reese came alive. Had a pick 6 to defeat Warren to open up district play. A quick hurry-up offense here for Newton. Quarterback is under center, 2 backs behind him. He'll pitch and an early flag here. It looked like possibly a false start, and that's a good break if you're a New Waverly Bulldog fan. That'll move it back 5, so what was 3rd and 1 will be now 3rd and a very long 6. Some of the New Waverly faithful making their way out here. I'm kind of surprised on the Newton side. Of course, a small town, but the stands for Newton on a Friday night, not very full here on their second home or their second district game of the season. This is a team, Newton, coming off of an absolute dominating performance, 62-7. in their district opener versus Anderson Shiro. Here's the pitch over to the left side. Nowhere to go. Slam them down. How about that for New Waverly? The early hit coming up and a big stop on 3rd down. And a great job by New Waverly coming up there for the Bulldogs. Kind of in that no man's land, and so we'll see here what Newton tries to do. It was Colin Namkin, I believe, there with the stop, so a good job for that young man. Does bring up 4th down. Loss on the play, going to bring up 4th down and 8. Ball in the left hash from right to left. Quarterback is in the gun. Handoff goes to KJ Porter, and Porter, he's stopped, nowhere to go. Maybe a short gain, but the Bulldog defense coming up huge here on the first possession of the night. How about that for New Waverly? When we talk about coming out and getting that early start, New Waverly defense picking up off the momentum where they were just a week ago after the 3-game homestand, and now here on the road and enemy territory on the road at Newton, and able to get that opening drive stop. Remember, that all set up a penalty there for Newton. And now New Waverly will start here in decent field position on their own 44. Moving from left to right. Jace Card getting the snaps here in this one to start. Fake it over to the left side, pushing forward, and he's near the 50-yard line. How about that? 5 or 6 yards on the keeper by Card to the left side. And he'll get it up to the 49. So a 5-yard gain by Jace Card on the keeper brings up 2nd down and 5. New Waverly here in week 6, 2-3 overall, but 1-0 in District 12, 3A2. Bulldogs, through all of these games so far, 65 points of offense in 5 games. They're averaging 13 points per game. Ball on the left hash from left to right, Card in the gun. Hands off, Khalil Major, and a loss on the play as he's going to go backwards a couple of yards to bring up 3rd down and long here for New Waverly. Something that we talked about last week, and it was great to have our friends with us. Brody Watto was in town, who plays for Southwestern now, of course, a Bulldog alum. Brody was in. He hung out with me on the second half of that ball game, and Brody was telling us how things have been. He wasn't there that first half, and one thing that we said is New Waverly had to get up early and move the ball down the field on their opening possession. Right here, though, 3rd down and about 8 from left to right. Jace Card, quick throw, delivery over left side, up, and it's incomplete at the 30. Good coverage on the play there by Dedrick Samuel. And the intended receiver out there for New Waverly was Luke Dahl. However, I didn't see the flag. It was offsides by defense. So it was a free play for New Waverly. That 5 yards is now going to make it 3rd down and about 3. We are here in the Charlie's Used Cars first quarter, no score. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight here on the Bulldog Broadcast Network. 8:38 and ticking. As we're just underway, down to the right side, Nathan Dippery. The rest of his team remains in the huddle. Luke Dahl up top to the left. From the Newton 48. Card in the gun, stands around the 47. Here's a handoff, Khalil Major. And he's going to drop for a yard loss back to the 50 to bring up 4th down. And call it 3, 4th and 3. And I think with this Newton offense, we know that they're powerful, that they can score quickly. New Waverly not going to take a gamble here at midfield. Nathan Dippery set to punt this one away, and back to receive on that far right side is Dedrick Samuel. 7:45 and ticking here in the Charlie's Used Cars first. No score, both teams getting a possession early. Last week, New Waverly took the ball first. They started out a turnover on downs, but then the defense able to force a punt on Warren. The defense coming up early here for New Waverly, but not able to move the ball on the offensive side. And New Waverly is going to call a quick timeout here. They'll burn their first one here of the night. So New Waverly making some substitutions. They were just trying to figure out who was going to get on the field on this special teams unit. We do want to welcome you in. Let us know that you're out there tonight. If you're joining us, you can text us on the Bulldog fan text line at 522-9105. Here is Dippery on the punt. This one a little short squib. Will take a roll and a bounce across the 20. This is going to be favorable here for New Waverly. Rolls inside the 15, and that's where the Newton Eagle offense will have it for the second time tonight. We'll take a break. No score. 7:24 here in the Charlie's Used Cars First. We'll be right back on the Bulldog Broadcast Network.
You can trust? Come on down to Charlie's Used Cars in Huntsville. We're not just another dealership, we're a family. For 50 golden years, we've been serving your community with quality pre-owned vehicles and unbeatable customer service. At Charlie's, you're not just buying a car, you're joining a legacy. Visit our virtual showroom to explore our vast inventory, each car complete with detailed information and pictures. Got questions? Our professional sales staff is here to guide you in every step of the way because your satisfaction is our mission. Discover why at Charlie's Used Cars, it's not just a deal, it's a relationship. Visit us online at charliesusedcarstx.com.
Well, right out of the gate for Newton, we were in the middle of that commercial break, but right out of the gate, Ronnie Ashworth, 85 yards to the house for a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Officially marked as 86 yards on the right side. Newton gets on the board with 7:11 to go here, leading now 6-0. And a two-point conversion for Newton is good as well. 8-0, your early score here tonight in Newton. And we will see how New Waverly responds.
7 minutes.
We know that this is a Newton team. They can run quick, they can score quick. They showed that a week ago. And their opener versus Anderson Shiro. Kind of looking things down for Newton, by the way. They opened up on August the 29th at West Orange Stark. That was the only loss of the season. They come in tonight 4-1, 1-0 here in district play. They lost that ball game at West Orange Stark 32-24. And they battle Jefferson here at home. They won that one 22-14. On the road at Tatum, a 42-12 win. And they go to Louisiana across the border, play at DeRidder, winning that one 36-16.
For the Eagles,
and then, of course, as we mentioned just last week, destroying domination performance versus Anderson Shiro, 62-7. Newton, everything that their ranking suggests in the top 10 in the state, explosive on offense, just saw that a moment ago. They've been consistent in their run game, and they've averaged more than 5 touchdowns a night, rarely letting anyone else get comfortable. Here is the kick from the 40, little short one. New Waverly's got a fall on this, and thankfully they do. Heads up play there by Isaiah Hewlings, I believe it was. We'll go ahead and keep it right here because things move fast in Newton. 7-10, 8-0, Newton leading on their home field here tonight. So New Waverly will start in decent field position again, this time from their own 39. They started from their own 44 on their first possession of the night a little bit earlier in this ball game. Wes Brinkley down to the right side as one receiver. Trips up top to the left. And down to 14 on the play clock. New Waverly will break out of the huddle. Jace Card in there. Stands in the gun just shy of the 35. Has a back offset to his right hip. Gets the high snap, passing the flat left side, and overthrows his intended receiver. I believe it was going to Dippery. It's incomplete. Bring up second down and 10.
Pass is incomplete.
I don't know if Dippery was really ready for that. Newton was on that. They had guys ready. Trip receivers now moving for the moment. They were on the right side. Dippery looking over at the coaching staff on the sideline. He'll remain on that right side. 2 receivers down to the right. Dippery will line up here as a back to the right hip of Jace Card. One other back offset to his left. He will hand off to Khalil Major, who was that back. Major trying to drag an E down to the 40. And he may have just got back to that line. It's going to bring up third down and 10. They've got to get to the 49 on their own side to convert the first.
15.
Under 7 to go here at the Charlie's Used Cars first. New Waverly with the second possession of the night. Trailing Newton 8-0. Newton just a few moments ago had an 86-yard run in on their second possession of the night. Beautiful night here in East Texas, not a cloud in the sky. There was a little bit of rain coming through Livingston, about a 2.5-hour journey in, down 195. Here's Card, pump fakes once, they're on him. And the Eagles able to fly in and get the sack in the backfield on Jace Card to bring up fourth down. New Waverly forced to punt again here tonight.
Number 50, Darius Shagwa with the quarter.
Shagwa
Sack.
comes in with the sack there, the first one of the night.
Now for the Bulldogs.
You got to watch on this right side. Diedrich Samuel back to receive. Dippery had a good punt earlier, got it down to the 15 or the 16 or so. We'll see what he can do here. Here is Dippery from the 25. Another line punt, takes a bounce a little bit backwards, now rolls forward and drops at the 30. That's where it'll stand. We'll be back in a moment. 8-0. Newton back with it when we come back here on SHN. Stay with us.
Punter number 3, Nathan Dippery.
The first quarter is brought to you by Charlie's Used Cars. Here's Rob Hipp.
Back at it, third possession of the night for Newton. They will start on their own 31. Last possession, they had an 86-yard touchdown in on a run. New Waverly going to be ready for that on that right side here on this possession. Here is the quarterback electing to throw. That one's knocked up in the air. Somehow it's still caught by Dedrick Samuels. Great defense by New Waverly, but it popped right into the hands of Samuel. The line judge over here was saying,
by Dedrick Samuel on the reception.
I don't think it was complete. The line judge over here said incomplete. There was a flag out there around the 35 as well. Didn't see what the call was. Well, it was not a first down. It was an ineligible man downfield is what happened. Yeah, if I was a Bulldog fan, I don't know about that one because it was popped up off of a New Waverly defender. So that ball goes back now to the 25. First down and 15 for Newton from right to left, leading 8-0, 5:23 to go in the first. Here's another handoff up the right hash mark, breaking through defenders. And a healthy gain on that first down, K.J. Porter.
Porter on the carry.
It was not Porter who had that run in, Ronnie Ashworth. They've got a stable of running backs to the Eagles.
Second and 4 now for the Eagles.
They'll go in the quick hurry up here, just outside or inside the 40, around the 37. Quarterback is under center. Will pitch back over into the hands of Porter, and Porter lunging forward across the 45. That's enough for a Newton Eagle first down.
Tackle number 23. Direction number 33, Colin Namkin. First down Eagles.
Freshman is the quarterback, Isaiah Foster.
46-yard line.
We've seen Foster, Porter, and Ashworth, the two running backs. Two receivers down to the left side. Handoff goes to Dedrick Samuel. Samuel breaks through and turns on the Jets, and he's going to take this one to the house as well. We'll call that one, boy, 54 yards.
Dedrick Samuel carries the ball 54 yards for the Newton Eagles. Touchdown.
54-yard touchdown run by Dedrick Samuel. The 4:20 mark, 14-0, and the 2-point conversion is good as well. And now 16-0. Is New Waverly going to have their work cut out for him here coming up on this next possession?
4 minutes, 20 seconds.
Again, do us a favor, let us know you're out there tonight, whether you are from New Waverly or maybe you're a Newton Eagle fan as well. We'd love to hear from you tonight. Haven't been able to check our YouTube feed yet. A lot of folks do join it. Hey, big shout out to Kimberly Sally. Thank you for that, giving us a donation here tonight. Thank you, Kimberly. We appreciate that very much. We do have some sponsors like Charlie's Used Cars in our season with Walker County Federal Credit Union, but those other donations that come in are absolutely a big help, and we appreciate that very much. We'll get to more comments, a lot of them coming in tonight. And again, thank y'all for being here. Sorry about the video quality. We're just limited on our internet service here in Newton. So a quick 16-0, 4:20 here in the Charlie's Used Cars first. And Waverly will have it here for the third time tonight. Kick from right to left. This one a little boomer in the back and to the hands of Khalil Major, 15. He meets a brick wall, but he's able to stand up. Give the young man credit as he popped right there at the middle. Was able to stand up tall and gets it right to the 20. So New Waverly with their work cut out for them, trailing by 2 scores here, 16-0, 4:13 to go here in the first.
Kick for the Bulldogs.
A lot of athleticism. Saw Khalil Major with a great performance a week ago versus Warren at home to close out that 3-game homestand.
Bulldogs begin the series first and 10.
In mind, this New Waverly defense came out with a big stop on their first possession, but then it's been back-to-back long runs into the end zone for Newton. The maroon and white moving from left to right. Jace Card in the gun. Sends his man in motion. Now a little sweep pitch over to the left side, and Newton was able to read that one easily in a stop in the backfield. It was Khalil Major
Pitch back to number 15, Major. Tackled in the backfield, number 88.
Had Otto Wineland in there in motion. And that's about a 5-yard loss or so. Second down and 15. That's going to set New Waverly back to the 15. Call it
second down and
actually
16
loss of 6 to make it second and 16. Ball is resting on the left hash mark. You know, throughout this early season, through these games, haven't seen much as far as weather goes. It's been very favorable here, and now into the fall, nice outside, a little more humid as we're a little closer to the coast here, but still a great night for football here in East Texas. Here's Jace Card. And stopped on the play for a loss of about 2. He's going to go back to around the 10.
Quarterback number 12, Jace Card on the keeper. Tackle for a loss.
So loss to bring up third down and 19. It was about a 3-yard loss on the play.
Bulldogs.
Ethan Petros onto the field as Otto Wineland will get a breather. Trips far right to the right. One receiver up top to the left. Here's Jace Card looking to the left. Throws this one up and Dahl. Oh, baby, what a catch by Luke Dahl at the 40-yard line. An absolute strike delivered by Jace Card. Played it right into the hands of Luke Dahl with a defender in his face. Got it up to the 39, and it's enough for McGillberry Mechanical Heating and Cooling. First down for the Bulldogs. We've seen some of that athleticism this year from Luke Dahl, and a great pass by Luke Dahl just a few moments ago to give New Waverly some continued life here on their third possession. Trailing 16-0, 2:08 to go here in the Charlie's Used Cars first. Here's a handoff, Khalil Major trying to power through several defenders, and an extra little oomph got him across the 40 to around the 42, maybe the 43. The ball was on the 39. So a good gain on first down of about 4 to bring up second down and 6.
Tackle by number 9, Braylon Watson. And 4 on the play, second down and 6. Ball at the Bulldog 43-yard line.
Second and 6, ball on the 43, New Waverly on the left hash. Card in the gun, back offset to his right hip. Trips in a triangle to the right. Card throws, pressure in his face, up, and it is. And intercepted. Intercepted around the 45-yard line. Couldn't tell who it was. I think it was DeMorris Joyce with the interception. So DeMorris Joyce with the interception. That will give Newton the ball back for the 4th time tonight. They will start a New Waverly on the 45.
10 from the Bulldog 45.
1:14 to go here in the Charlie's Used Cars first. Any of y'all joining us here, we'll get to those comments in just a few moments. Haven't had a chance to tonight. And again, I know we've had some internet issues. Thank y'all for continuing to hang out with us. That's why I'm trying to call it more of an audio broadcast tonight. Quarterback throws over. There's a host of Bulldogs down there, knocked away and incomplete. A great defense down there by New Waverly. And a good job knocking that ball away, Kenton Reese. Reese had to pick 6 to secure the victory to open up district play for New Waverly last Friday. At home, it was the final of a 3-game homestand. Bulldogs here on the road tonight. From the 45 now, 2nd and 10, right to left, Newton with the ball, man in motion. The handoff to the back. And a good tackle there on the ankles by Jackson Hathorn. It was Action Jackson holding on. And a first down saving run. About a 6-yard gain, gonna bring up 3rd down and 4 from up here in the Hit Solutions broadcast booth. Another critical 3rd down here for New Waverly. Steps back, throw over. This one incomplete. Pressure was brought that time again by Hathorn. And so a couple of back-to-back defensive plays by Action Jackson. And a fourth down coming up for Newton. They've been in this position before, started out that way in the first possession. New Waverly was able to stop them on a fourth down. Isaiah Foster, the freshman quarterback for this Newton Eagle team, has had his running backs doing the work tonight. He's under center. Two backs behind him. Pitch over and a sweep to the right side. It's a first down. Spinning around town is Dedrick Samuel, and he's got a first down across the 30 to around the 35-yard line on the New Waverly side.
Number 5, Dedrick Samuel carries the ball 14 yards.
Quick hurry-up offense here for Newton. Foster under center, fakes the handoff, goes back to the right side, is running back across the 10, still on his feet, and finally brought down. It was KJ Porter. And Porter to the,
Porter on the carry.
I guess they're going to mark him about the 9. So first down and goal coming up for Newton.
At about the Bulldog 9-yard line.
And that will take us to the end of the Charlie's Used Cars first quarter. It's Newton 16, New Waverly nothing. We'll be back in a moment. This is New Waverly Bulldog football live tonight on the Bulldog Broadcast Network. Stay with us, please.
Eagle fans.
When you've got a serious project that needs to be done right, trust the experts at Slot Construction. Serving Southeast Texas since 2005, Slot Construction is your leader in site prep work. From clearing land and building new roads to constructing ponds and underground utilities, they prepare and deliver with precision and efficiency. Whether it's for your home or your business, Slot Construction has you covered. Visit slotconstruction.com to learn more about their full range of services. SLOTT construction.com, where quality meets commitment.
New Waverly football action continues on the Bulldogs Broadcast Network. Now back to the Hit Solutions broadcast booth. Here's the voice of the Bulldogs, Rob Hipp.
Welcome back at it, friends. 12 on the board here as we start this Slot Construction second quarter. Slot Construction for both residential and commercial construction, site prep, and forestry services in Southeast Texas. Turn to Slot Construction, your reliable partner since 2005. Also want to give a thank you tonight to our friends at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. They'll be back with us for the remainder of the season here on New Waverly. I want to remind folks to get your pre-planning done. It's very important. You can do that at shmfh.com. Here's Porter on the pitch. Porter in, touchdown. 9-yard run by KJ Porter. And he is the third running back to score tonight for Newton. There's 6 seconds gone here in this Slot Construction second quarter. 11:54 to go. And a two-point conversion this time was pushed out. No, he was out of bounds. No good. So the score sets at 22-0. We'll stay right here on SHN tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
New Waverly 0.
New Waverly will have it here for the fourth time coming up, and an uphill battle trailing again 22-0.
Serving rich, delicious jambalaya by the bowl. Perfect fuel for cheering on your team's victory. Make your way to the concession stand. And Newton, you're so
big
close
thank
to
you to
Louisiana,
Erica
you can
Williams,
taste it.
by the way, who's going to help correct the roster. We've got some numbers that are wrong up here, and she's going to give us some updates, so we appreciate that, Erica. She's always looking out for us. She is the trainer, but she does so much for this program. And so any parents out there, if I've missed your child, I apologize. Two back to receive for New Waverly.
Kicking off for the Eagles.
That far
7,
right
Caitlin
side.
Winter.
Khalil Major, one of them at 15. That ball is going to sell to Khalil Major at the 5. Steps back now, the 10. Trying to go up the middle, 15, and drop down just outside the 20-yard line. I think he got it up to the 21. So a good return by Khalil Major. Set up New Waverly here for the fourth possession of the night. And they will start from their own 21-yard line, trailing 22-0 with 11:49 to go here in the Slide Construction second. Getting Reese down to the left side, part of a triplet package on that left side. Khalil Major a little slow to run off the field, back over to the sideline. He's okay, just winded. He's played a heck of a game so far tonight for this Bulldog team. Trips, wide left pass, dropped by Dippery. He tried to turn up field, had the speed behind him, but unfortunately was not able to hold on to that one. Brings up second down.
Arch pass is incomplete. Second and 10 now for the Bulldogs.
This Newton defense able to bring a lot of pressure, not just on the quarterback. As they have been bringing that here so far tonight, but the defensive backs also able to play really close. They'll step off, but they're so fast they can get back up on these receivers very quickly. Second and 10 for New Waverly. Card in the gun, drops back 3 steps, pass over Dippery, eludes one defender, still on his feet, 25, uses the speed to get near the 30. That wasn't Dippery, I beg your pardon. That was actually Travy Davis II. So TD2 was able to move through. And a nice little speed after the catch to bring up third down and 1. Got to get to that 31 for the first down. Ball is sitting on the 30 on the left hash. About a minute gone here in the Slide Construction second quarter. TD2 will remain one of the backs, this time to the left hip of Jace Card. Getting Reese down on the left side. It is a handoff to TD on the misdirection, able to bounce through a couple of defenders. I think the forward progress, that second push definitely got him there. I was about to say he did get to the 31, but there was a second push behind. He kept his big wheels turning and was able to convert up to the 34. And it is a McGillberry Mechanical Heating and Cooling first down for New Waverly. Nice second effort there by TD2. McGillberry Mechanical Heating and Cooling, offering a complete range of HVAC services for Huntsville and Walker County. It's our friends at McGillberry Mechanical Heating and Cooling. 2 receivers down to the left for New Waverly, 1 up top to the right. 3-step drop back, pass over, may have been a little bit hit as it wobbled out of the hand of Jace Card and out of bounds at the 50. Had Kenton Reese on that left side, alongside Ethan Petras. Incomplete to bring up second down and 10. Give some shout outs tonight. Thea Clark watching from Montgomery. Lavania Kane saying good evening, wonderful people. She's watching at home from New Waverly. Caton Warren cheering on Jackson Hathorn. Jessica Smith also cheering on Action Jackson. Here is the play. Gonna run up that left side. There wasn't much there for Jace Card on the keeper. Loses one. Just ran in, was in Huntsville at the Cafe Texan and ran into the Sam Houston women's basketball coach, Raven Justice, and she said, Jace is my godson. So I told Coach Justice I'll make sure to mention that on the broadcast here tonight. So if you're watching, Coach, hello to you. We're enjoying seeing Jace out there on the field. Travia Davis II, the running back on the left side of Card, who's in the gun at the 30. Drops back 2 steps, pass over his right shoulder. This one came back and made the catch. Oh, Mama, what a play! How about that for Kenton Reese? He came back to it and caught that ball around the 40, caught the 46-yard line or so. Will move the chains into Newton territory. And it's enough for another McGillberry Mechanical Heating and Cooling first down for New Waverly. Boy, athleticism right there by that young man to come back and catch that ball. It's at the 47 of Newton. Down low to the left, Kenton Reese. In motion, Nathan Dippery. And Jace Card keeps it here, and he lost a couple. E-E-A-T Dippery had went out to the flat on that right side. That looked like it was the design play, but he was covered up quick, and Jace Card realized it and decided to take it upfield. Unfortunately, they'll lose his 2 to bring up 2nd and 12. Ball is now resting on the Newton 49. And Waverly's got to get just outside the 35 for that first down marker. So here we go, 8:33 here in the Slot Construction second. New Waverly trails 22-0. Card, snap, handoff. TD2 stays on his feet to the 40. Still trucking around the 39-yard line. There's the athleticism, the spin keeps him alive. And a healthy gain on second down to bring up third down and manageable.
Tackled by number 7, Caitlin Hunter.
About a 3rd and 2.
8-yard gain, 3rd and 2.
So TD2 able to pick up 10 of those yards to the 39-yard line. Play clock is down to 10. Waverly's got to hurry here. Down to 7, 5, 4. They've got to get this ball off or they're going to have a delay of game too, and they're going to have to call a timeout. So New Waverly will burn their second timeout with 7:38 to go here in the Slot Construction second. We'll take it with them. This is New Waverly Bulldogs football on SHN. Stay with us.
When you've got a serious project that needs to be done right, trust the experts at Slot Construction. Serving Southeast Texas since 2005, Slot Construction is your leader in site prep work. From clearing land and building new roads to constructing ponds and underground utilities, they prepare and deliver with precision and efficiency. Whether it's for your home or your business, Slot Construction has you covered. Visit slotconstruction.com to learn more about their full range of services. SLOTT construction.com, where quality meets commitment. Welcome back to New Waverly Bulldogs football, presented by Walker County Federal Credit Union. Here's Rob Hipp.
Hi, friends. Back at it here in Newton, Texas. 7:38 to go in this Slot Construction second quarter. It's been all Newton so far, but New Waverly showing some good life here on their 4th possession of the night. Started all the way back on their own 21, and currently on the Newton 39.
3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2 for the maroon and white. Card in the gun about 3 steps behind. Hand off TD2. Drop down at the 40. May have lost a yard on the play. And here you go, 4th down and 3, and I would expect New Waverly to go for it here. Do want to welcome you back in. If you're joining us tonight, send that text on the Bulldog fan text line. It's open as always at 512-522-9105. Maybe you're watching from Newton. We welcome you into the broadcast as well, but you can send a text. Let us know you're out there and who you're cheering on. We'll try to get to those as we continue on. Here we go, 4th down and 3 for New Waverly. Card in the gun. TD2 to his right side. And a timeout called by the purple and white.
Eagles call timeout.
The Eagles will take their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining, 6:56 to go here in the first half. Just a couple of other little research facts as we were looking at some of the numbers for New Waverly. The Bulldogs have allowed 110 points, averaging 22 points a game. They're giving up on defense. Their defense has pitched, though, those 2 wins in a row coming into tonight. And in those 2 wins, they held their opponents just to 6 points or less, 24-6 over Huntington, and then a week ago, 14-0 as they shut out Warren. So far giving up 22 tonight, but this Newton team is tough. They're ranked in the top 10 in the state. But New Waverly's giving them a little bit of a fight. Even though they're trailing 22-0, could be a lot more than this. New Waverly's holding their own. But here we go, 4th down and 3. Critical opportunity for the offense here to keep the chains moving. Jace Card throws over, incomplete. Man, he's looking at the 35, and it was just a little high. It was a quick delivery. He's looking for Ethan Petros, and it's incomplete. Man, that drive that started on their own 21 will stall on 4th down at the Newton 40. So for the 5th time tonight, Newton will have it. They will start from their own 40 with that 22-0 advantage. Russell Fox, Moo and Paw Paw cheering on Jackson Hathorn from Iola. Desiree Burnham with Khalil Major. Here's another run right out of the gate from left to right. And all the way in for a touchdown. Wow.
Number 5, Dedrick Samuel.
Dedrick Samuel. 60 yards. Dedrick Samuel.
Eagle. Touchdown.
So the second time tonight that Samuel has ran it in. Did it before back with 4:20 to go in the first on a 54-yarder. This time it's 60 yards into the house.
Pitch back to number 3, KJ Porter.
Porter will take it in for the 2-point conversion. It's 30-0, 6:43 to go here in the first half. We'll take a break. This is New Waverly Bulldog football live tonight here on SHN. Stay with us.
When you've got a serious project that needs to be done right, trust the experts at Slot Construction. Serving Southeast Texas since 2005, Slot Construction is your leader in site prep work. From clearing land and building new roads to constructing ponds and underground utilities, they prepare and deliver with precision and efficiency. Whether it's for your home or your business, Slot Construction has you covered. Visit slotconstruction.com to learn more about their full range of services. SLOTT construction.com, where quality meets commitment.
Back at it, friends, as we continue on. 6:43 to go here in the Slot Construction second. And this ball will roll into the end zone on a kickoff by Newton with that 30-0 advantage. New Waverly has it back here for the 5th time tonight. And they will start on their own 25-yard line. Sorry for the quietness. I just got a text message from my wife. My little girl had a pretty nasty fall and just having to take her to the ER. So sent me a picture. She looks like she's going to be okay, but just say a prayer for her, please. It's my sweet little Braylon. She's almost 4 years old. My little angel. New Waverly will start here on their own 25 from right to left. And a tackle in the backfield. Ball carrier, I think it was TD2. I can't see here.
15.
No, it was not. It was Khalil Major. And Major with a 2-yard loss, maybe 3 yards. Bring up second down. And
14.
it's not 14. They have it marked as second and 14. That's not right. It's about second and 12. And many friends hanging out with us tonight here on the broadcast. Stephen Bradford from Altmore, Alabama. Cheering on Khalil Major. Welcome in from Alabama. Here's Jace Card. A quick delivery, and it's incomplete. He was looking in that direction of Ethan Petras. We've seen that tonight. Just that connection hasn't been there. The routes haven't been timed the way that they need to be. Unfortunately, I know they're trying to work on it, but just not able to connect, and it's incomplete to bring up third down and 14. Tough break there for New Waverly. So here we go, 3rd and 14 for the Bulldogs. Card drops back about 4 steps, throws, batted up, and it is incomplete. One of those big men up front almost able to pull that one down. And it's incomplete. Good defense there by Rashawn Washington, the senior defensive lineman. And a 4th down here for New Waverly. They're going to have to punt this one away. Dippery set back the punt. Here's the punt on its way, end over end. A good punt will drop, though, at the 45. The returnman Porter has it, 40 the other way, and finally pushed out of bounds on that left side as he took a roll over his back inside the 40 in great field position.
Samuel returns the punt.
Coming out is actually Samuel was the returnman.
Out of bounds at about the 35-yard line.
Goes out around the New Waverly 35. Diedrich Samuel. And the 6th possession of the night coming up here for Newton. They're going to start an excellent field position on the Bulldog 35. Case Hathorn joining Jackson's brother, watching him play and cheering him on. He said, "Call me out." Well, there's your call out, man. Here's a pass. This one over left side. It is caught. Touchdown. KJ Porter, 35 yards on the reception.
Quarterback number 13, Isaiah Foster's pass is complete to number 3, KJ Porter.
So Porter has ran it in tonight and now has received one in. Stands at 36-0 with 5:36 to go here in the slot construction second quarter.
Number 5, Diedrich Samuel is in for the 2-point conversion.
Waverly not had a chance to get into the Double Dave's Pizza red zone so far tonight. Always want to give our friend Miss Kathleen a big shout out over there at Double Dave's. Double Dave's Pizza in Huntsville. Go this weekend. They're on the squares coming up there in Huntsville this weekend. I know a lot of folks from Walker County and all over East Texas will be there. About 40,000 people go downtown. But if you want to get away from the big crowds and go find something to eat, go get the buffet over at Double Dave's. It's Double Dave's Pizza Works. Get it while it's hot. Give a shout out as well to 3 Spoons Yogurt, where Bulldogs fans come to chill. And our friend Adrian Hunter at Cabins and More of Texas. You can find your perfect space with Cabins and More of Texas. Visit CAMOTX.com today. So if you're looking for a shed or carport, even playgrounds, they've got everything over there. And that's my good friend Adrian Hunter. Go by and see her, please. 2-point conversion was good, by the way. It's now 38-0. And this kick will also go into the end zone as well. We'll take a brief break. We'll be back in a moment. This is New Waverly Bulldog football here on SHN. Stay with us.
You've got a serious project that needs to be done right. Trust the experts at Slot Construction. Serving Southeast Texas since 2005, Slot Construction is your leader in site prep work. From clearing land and building new roads to constructing ponds and underground utilities, they prepare and deliver with precision and efficiency. Whether it's for your home or your business, Slot Construction has you covered. Visit slotconstruction.com to learn more about their full range of services. SLOTT construction.com, where quality meets commitment.
All right, back at it. New Waverly starts from their own 25. Handoff and an immediate stop. Nowhere to go for the Bulldogs. It is their 6th possession of the night. And just a heads up, I'm waiting to hear back from my wife. But I may have to head out of here at halftime, friends. And if I do, I'll let you know. My daughter had a pretty rough fall. My wife sent me a picture, and she had to take her to the ER. And we've got another little one, too, that's 2 years old. And I know it's hard on her to be there without me being there. And so, again, I'm trying to get a hold of her. I'm going to do that at halftime. And if we don't continue the broadcast after halftime, that's why. And we'll make it up to the sponsors on some made goods. Here is another handoff by New Waverly after the loss on the play. Brought up 2nd down and 14. And maybe just a couple to get near back that original line of scrimmage. May have got in front of it, actually. We'll see where they officially line it. They do. So it was about a 5-yard gain or 4-yard gain to bring up 3rd down and 10.
3rd and 9 now for the Bulldogs.
Now they're going to call it 3rd and 9, actually. So 3rd down and 9 here for New Waverly. Trailing 38-0, 4:20 to go here in the slot construction second quarter. Here is the handoff to Khalil Major, spinning his way forward up. Good run to the 30-yard line. Well short, going to bring up 4th and long here for the Bulldogs. 3:55 and ticking in this slot construction second quarter. Give a shout out too to Charlie's Used Cars. Customer satisfaction is our #1 priority. Also the Oak Ridge Disciple House, a 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry, helping men that are suffering from drug and alcohol addiction. If you or someone you know needs help, there's light at the end of the tunnel. That light can be found at the Oak Ridge Disciple House. More information is online at oakridgedisciplehouse.com. So 4th down and 5, New Waverly. Gonna punt this one away. Dippery gets it, punts from just outside the 20. Nice little end over end punt. Takes a drop at the 40. Kind of rolls back somewhat inside the 40. They'll mark it down at the 38. And that's where Newton will have it for the 7th time tonight. And holding on to a hefty 38-0 lead here in this ball game on their home field.
Students participating in the Eagle Bug Dash for a touchdown, please head on over to the side gate. Miss Isaac and Miss Walker will be waiting to welcome you. All the students.
Carrie Averett joining, saying hang in there action from Gigi. Newton starting from their own 39. They'll move from left to right. Foster, handoff over the left side. A nice run up near the 50-yard line. A little second effort, actually going to put him in New Waverly territories. He rolled past the 50. We'll see where the line judge puts him.
Number 8, Cameron Hunter.
It was Cameron Hunter, the junior tight end.
1st and 10 for the Eagles. Ball at the Bulldog 47.
And he got it to the Bulldog 47. Under 3 to go here in the slot construction second quarter.
Number 3, KJ Porter on the carry. Gain of 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4.
There's a gain of 6 there for Newton to bring up 2nd down and 4 near the 40. To Boris Joyce on the right side across the 30, 20, turns on the guns and out of bounds around the 15-yard line. Dub Simmons' mom, I believe, Julie, watching from OKC. Good to have you on the stream tonight. Again, we apologize for the internet here tonight. It's the best we can do.
Ball at Bulldog 16.
On the Bulldog 16, now Newton is inside the red zone. Foster, the quarterback, and this ball was whistled dead before they got going. Didn't see a flag, I believe. We're down to that 2-minute warning. So we are at the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. It's 38, Newton 0, New Waverly. We'll take a break. Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment here on SHN.
Hello, New Waverly Bulldogs football fans. Looking to beat the heat? 3 Spoons Yogurt in Huntsville has got you covered. Located at 1524 11th Street in Huntsville, 3 Spoons Yogurt is the proud supporter of your very own New Waverly Bulldogs. With a mouth-watering selection of flavors and a rainbow of toppings, 3 Spoons Yogurt offers the perfect treat for any Bulldogs fan. Don't miss out on any of the frosty fun. Follow them on Facebook at 3 Spoons Yogurt Huntsville TX for all the latest scoop. So when you're craving something cool, remember, the only thing cooler than the yogurt at 3 Spoons is being a New Waverly Bulldogs fan.
New Waverly football action continues on the Bulldogs Broadcast Network. Now back to the Hit Solutions broadcast booth. Here's the voice of the Bulldogs, Rob Hitt.
Welcome back at it, friends. 1:58 to go here in the slot construction second. It's been all Newton, 38-0, and they've got the ball inside the red zone. Here's Foster, the quarterback, throwing the flat to the left. And it's incomplete.
Foster's pass is incomplete.
Threw that one way upstairs to Ronnie Ashworth. Was not able to hold on to that one.
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. We'll bring up 2nd down and 10. We look across tonight. I mean, there's not even a whole lot of bugs flying. Normally at the games, you see bugs all in the lights. There's a few, but not as many as there normally is. The wind isn't blowing. And a little cool air starting to settle in here in Newton, Texas. Foster is under center. pitch over to the left side to K.J. Porter. Porter finds a gap. He's got a touchdown. K.J. Porter.
Pitch back to number 3, K.J. Porter.
A 16-yard run into the end zone, his second rushing touchdown of the night.
Eagle. Touchdown.
And now 44-0 the score. Newton will go for 2 as they always do. Foster under center, 2 backs behind him. He'll hand off to one of those backs. Porter in, and he's got the 2-point conversion. And it's 46-0. Well, again, if we're not able to continue the second half, it's nothing to do with the score. I want to be very clear on that. It's just because my daughter had to go to the ER and I need to check in with my wife. So I just want to be very, very clear about that. I would never get up and leave a broadcast no matter what the score is. But this may be one where I'll have to. Again, I'll let all of you know at halftime if we're able to stay through this, or if my wife needs me to get back to Huntsville. Newton will kick this off from left to right. Khalil Major back to receive alongside Nathan Dippery. Dippery wearing the number 3, Major the 15. Cleveland Hunter set to kick this one from the 40 at the tee. Yes, he'll look to the left.
Off for the Eagles, number 7, Cleveland Hunter.
Hunter runs up to the ball. Right toe to leather. Last 2 have been touchbacks. This one's returnable. And a knee, though, is taken by Khalil Major at the 10-yard line. So New Waverly will start this one up on their own 25. Got their work cut out for them here on their 7th possession of the night. Trailing 46-0 with 1:51 remaining here in the Slot Construction second quarter. I want to give a big shout out to Nathan Height. Always makes his way in from Georgetown to help with the broadcast. I beg your pardon, I guess the 10. I thought they would move it up. I guess not. I don't think Khalil meant to be on his knee. And so, unfortunately for New Waverly, they'll start on their own 10, moving from right to left. Jace Carr drops back about 4 steps, finds Dippery, eludes one defender across the 10, 15, angles his way and pushed out of bounds. A gain there, pushed out of bounds on the play by Dalen Alfred. Dippery with a nice gain, though. He picks up about 6
Gain of 6 on the play.
to bring up 2nd down and 4.
Second 4. Ball at Bulldog 16-yard line.
Ball down to the left side for New Waverly. 3 receivers up top to the right. Actually, yeah, 3 trips up top to the right. Jace Card in the gun. Pass quickly in the flats, and the receiver, that's a pass interference. Boy, tell you what, they popped New Waverly right before he even had a chance to go after the ball. It was Ethan Petras.
There's a flag on the play.
The PI will bring up 1st down for New Waverly. You can hit them, you just can't hit them that quick. Sitting at 140 here in the 1-4. I guess it wasn't enough for a. They waved it off. I mean, my goodness, they hit him 5 seconds before he got to the ball. I guess you're inside that yardage where that happens. I mean, he took a pretty big hit. They wave it off.
16-yard line.
So they'll call it incomplete, 3rd and 4. Also want to thank Texas Signature Roofing, our Red Zone sponsor for expert roofing services backed by years of experience and satisfaction guaranteed. It's Texas Signature Roofing, online, texassignatureroofing.com. Here's a pass to Dahl. He has it at the 20. Trying to spin around and push his way forward. It was a good delivery by Jace Card. That is enough. for a McGillberry Mechanical Heating and Cooling. First down for New Waverly.
Fired Luke Dahl on the reception. 14, Mark Isaac.
Guard stutter steps, throws, caught, 30, 35, 40, Dipree, 45, and he's out of bounds at the 48-yard line. It's Nathan Dipree with a little shake and bake, baby. And that's enough to move the chains again on a McGillberry Mechanical Heating and Cooling. First down for the Bulldogs. Great job by Nathan Dipree on the play. He's definitely got the speed to him and is able to break through a few defenders and pick up some hefty yardage. From the 49 on their own side from right to left. New Waverly, 1:03 to go here in the slot construction second. 4 up front, showing pressure. Here's a pass over left side. This one, it's incomplete. Truss was there, I believe. It's actually Ryder Armstrong. I've been saying Ethan Petros. I believe it may be Ryder Armstrong. Erica was going to help out with that at halftime. Kind of a weird setup here, too, on this visitor side. Sometimes that camera angle on that left is going to be blocked by one of the lights. It's one of the rare times you see a light in front of the stands. Well, that's the way it is here on the visitor side. Second down and 10 from the 49 for New Waverly. Jace Card keeps it here. Lunges his way forward in between the numbers to near the 46-yard line. Pick up on the keeper by Card of 5 brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down.
Quick hurry up here for New Waverly. Card stands in the gun at the 50, drops back 3 steps, now passes over his right shoulder, and it's caught out of bounds, intercepted out of bounds. He was looking to Luke Dahl, and it's incomplete.
Card's pass is incomplete. 4th down now for the Bulldogs.
We have not seen
Ball at the Eagle 47.
Ryzen Nunez in this ball game. He suited up, but we have yet to see him out here. We normally see him start games, and then Jace Card will come in. But so far tonight, it has been all Jace Card so far.
Bulldogs call a timeout.
New Waverly will call a timeout here, and we'll take it with them. It's 46-0, 30-second timeout. And 30 seconds to go here in the slot construction second quarter. We'll be right back after this. Stay with us. Fourth and 5 for New Waverly. They've got it on the Newton 46.
For the Bulldogs.
Card will stand in the gun, trips in a triangle to the right, one receiver down to the left. He'll drop back 3 steps, passes over his right shoulder, up, and it's incomplete at the 40. Would have been enough for a first down, just a little bit too high for Kenton Reese. I think that's who it was.
Number 11, Kenton Reese, the intended receiver. Ball goes over on downs to the Eagles.
So a turnover on downs. New Waverly had that one. Remember, at their own 10, some positive progress up, but the drive stalls, and a turnover on downs will give it back to Newton for the 8th time tonight. So Newton will start on their own 46, moving from left to right. And they're just going to take a knee here. And that will send us into halftime. The Nelson Amaya's halftime show. Nelson Amaya's Collision Center halftime show coming up. It's 46-0. That's what New Waverly will go into the locker room with, and they'll have a lot to discuss. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us. Again, the Nelson Amaya's Collision Center halftime coming up when we come back.
To the end zone.
Hey, so normally, friends, we would be here through the halftime, and we always want to show the band here and give them their due credit for all the hard work that they put in. She's going to be all right, but my wife needs some help. Our little girl had a pretty nasty accident earlier, and they're at the emergency room right now, and my wife has nobody to watch our son, so she's got both of them in the ER, and so I'm going to have to wrap it up. I just want to let everybody, it's not because of the score. We would be here if we could be here, so but that'll wrap it up. I'm sorry that we can't bring you the second half here tonight from Newton, but continue to stay locked in. A big thank you to all of our sponsors. We'll do make goods for all of you guys as well. Y'all invest so much into helping us get here, and we appreciate y'all. So that'll conclude our broadcast tonight. There will be a whole second half. I would ask you to get on the Score Stream app. A lot of folks keep that updated. Look for the Score Stream app, as that should be updated. You can also find the Dave Campbell Texas Football Friday Football app. Look for the Friday Football app, and that should keep you updated as well. Well, friends, that'll do it here tonight, and we will see you back next week. Again, thank you all for your understanding, and go Bulldogs. We'll see you next time.